It is a mental picture of what you have or what you think about yourself, not by anyone's perception, but by your own perception, how you see yourself. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be talking about how you can build a positive self-image. And this mental picture you have of yourself influences your self-esteem, it influences your self-confidence, your relationship, and social interaction with people. So it also affects or influence your emotions, your happiness, and your mental health. So I don't know the perception you have of yourself, if you're the person that have this negative self-image or positive self-image. Now, all of these things about your mental picture, the way you perceive yourself as, the way you think yourself as, all these things are shaped by your experiences and your belief. Your past experiences, your present experiences, they are shaped by it. So I don't know your past experiences, I don't know your present experience, I don't know what you're also going to think of yourself in the nearest future. So this is going to help shape what you think of yourself. So if your past experiences have made you think a certain way of yourself in a negative way, you can actually change that perception and start seeing yourself in a good certain way. Okay, now know that self-image is not how you think of yourself in anybody's perception or anybody's opinion, but by your own perception, not anybody's validation, but your own validation. And most times people tend to live their life, or people tend to see themselves based on other people's perception. They tend to think a certain way or accept that this is who they are based on the people's opinion, based on what people think they are, instead of living their life or seeing themselves based on who they think they are. So you and one way you can solve this problem is by living by your truth and also accepting who you are. One is one thing to know who you are, and that is another thing to accept who you are. So you've already known that this is who you are, this is how God created you, this is your belief, this is how you walk, this is how you do things, and it cannot be changed. If you know those things that you know that can't be changed, then take it, just accept yourself that way. You are slim, you are tiny, you are small, you are this one, you're chubby, you're fat. Accept the fact that this is who you are and you cannot change it. Okay, so it's one thing, like I said, is one thing to know you who you are, and it's another thing to accept who you are. So once you accept who you are and live by your truth, living by your truth is, this is what you know of yourself. You know the truth inside of you, you know the truth, you know who you are. So you live by your truth, not by anyone's truth. You know, even if people are saying things about you that are not okay, or things about you that you know this is not who you are, live by your own truth. So I would also love you to do this. I want you to live, I want you to get to the point where you're so confident in yourself. Like overconfidence they worry you. You're so confident in yourself that no matter what people say about you, or no matter what people think about you, you're so confident that this is who you are and nobody can change that. You're so confident that no matter what people think about me, this is who I am. Even if you walk into an occasion in a certain way, dressed in a certain way, you're so confident, and your confidence alone speaks well about you. It speaks good about you. If you have this positive self-image, your confidence alone will pave way for you. Your confidence alone will make you to start living your life based on your own validation. You're so confident in your dressing, you're so confident in your walking style, you're so confident in everything you do. You don't need to seek people's opinion, or people's look for people's validation before you do anything. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. You don't. So I want you to reach to a point where you are so confident in yourself. I know what a lot of people have this identity problem. This is what I've got to find out. That a lot of people have this identity problem. They find it difficult knowing who they are. Yes, they find it difficult knowing who they truly are. And one way to solve this identity problem is by accepting who you are. Like I said, it's by accepting who you are. Just accept who you are. This is who you are. Accept it. This identity problem can make you become a people pleaser. You always have to please people and displease yourself. One worst thing that you can do to yourself or anybody can do to themselves is by living their life based on people's expectations. Living your life based on people's expectation. Expectation is one problem that have caused people to not be their true self. This is how people are expecting you to be. This is what people are expecting you to do. This is how people expect you to act. This is how people expect you to speak. This is how people expect you to behave. You're living your life based on people's expectation. You're not being your true self. You're not being your authentic self. They expect you to talk in a calm, this is the expectation people have about you, and you're just living there. All you're just doing is pleasing people. You're just pleasing people. You're just being a people pleaser. I was in that position till I stopped accepting people's validation of myself. I have to recreate a self-image of myself. I think about who I am, who I truly am, and I'm living by my truth. So this is one worst thing you can do to yourself, living your life based on people's expectation. This is the way your parents expect you to behave or look like, and the rest of them. But let me tell you this: no matter the kind of self-image you're trying to create or build, the positive self-image you're trying to build, always make sure is the aspect that will impart positive things into people's life. Is the aspect that will speak good of you. Is the aspect that will help people, even if you're not speaking to them. Your physical appearance alone will will help someone. It will give someone value. It will make impact in someone's life. So because I said you should live by your truth doesn't mean you will have to start looking in a certain way and the rest of them. Always make sure any self-image, the positive self-image you're trying to, you make sure that is making impact in someone's life out there, even if you don't know, but positively is making an impact in someone's life. Always live your life like no one cares. Live your life like no one cares, because if you die today, after some months people will just forget about you. So live your life like no one cares. You're the only one that cares. Live your life in a certain way that this is who I am. So you can't change that fact, and this is who I've accepted to be. So live your life like nobody actually cares. It's not that people don't care. People care, but if you start living your life like nobody cares, you gradually start becoming your authentic self. Gradually start seeing some you gradually start noticing your strengths, your weaknesses, the places you're good at and the places you're not good at. Okay, that's why I said live your life like nobody cares. So you start seeing yourself in a certain way. You start noticing some things you never knew about yourself. Okay, that is why I said that. So one of the ways you can build a positive self-image, I'm going to list them. One is by self-reflection. Always have time for self-reflection and meditation. So when you see that you're deviating, always have a self-reflection. Reflect on your strengths, your weaknesses, the things you're good at, your life, everything about you. Have a self-reflection. Know the places you're wrong, the places I can recommend you do that once a week. Is okay if you're that busy kind of person. So always have this self-reflection and meditation once every week. So it will help you in building your building a positive self-image, because when you see that you're shifting, a self-reflection will help you go back to that particular belief or perception you have about yourself. Another thing is this: positive affirmation. Declare positive things to yourself. Yes, positive affirmation helps. I call this positive affirmation spoken faith, like spoken faith. So this is what I call it. Always affirm positive things to yourself. Say things that are okay, even if you're not seeing them now. Speak into the future. Always speak positive things to yourself. Okay, so this is another way you can also build a self image, a positive self image. The third one that will help you build a positive self image is by surrounding yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people that are going to support you, supportive people. Don't surround yourself with people that are always going to talk you down or expect you to live a certain way. Surround yourself with people that are ready to help you, that are ready to build with you. So this is another way that will help you build your confidence, because once you're around with people that have this positive self-image about themselves and living by their own truth, is going to actually influence you. You know, the Bible says iron sharpeneth iron. So surround yourself with positive people, not negative people, people that don't even believe in your dreams, your vision, and the rest of them. The fourth way you can build a positive self-image is by gratitude. Gratitude. Focus on the good things in your life and always be grateful. Always be thankful. Always be grateful for those good things. Focus on them more than those negative ones or bad ones. Focus on the good things in your life and be grateful. Another one is replace those inner negative voices with a positive talk or positive or kind words. So you know that inner voice that will always tell you you're not good enough, you're not this, you don't deserve this and all that. Replace it with kind word. When that kind of voice comes, just speak positive things in yourself. That's why I said always have self-affirmation. So when this inner voices comes, this negative inner voices comes talking, you replace them with kind word. Another thing is let go of self-criticism. You're always criticizing yourself that you're not good enough, you can't do this, you're not capable, and the rest of them. Always let go of them. Speak life into yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. Just speak good. This I can do this, I am capable of doing this. Okay, and embrace imperfection. Imperfection is something that makes us to know where we can improve. Imperfection is something that makes us become better. So always embrace imperfection. Always know that you're not perfect and nobody is perfect. So once you have this mindset that you're not perfect, then you start seeing yourself becoming good as well. And treat yourself with kindness. Treat yourself with compassion. Have this self-care, this self-love for yourself. Go out there, treat yourself in a way that you would love to treat someone special in your life. So always treat yourself with kindness. Have this self-love. So self love will help you in building a positive self image. Okay, and the last but not the least is celebrate your little win. Celebrate your success. I know there are days that looks bad, but celebrate your success, your small wins. If you celebrate your small win, when the big ones comes, you also celebrate them. So little by little, you see yourself improving. Building a positive self-image, it will require your effort. It will require self-awareness. It will require intentional habits. So it takes time, it takes patience. What you have to do for me is be gentle with yourself. Don't force it. Be gentle with yourself and focus on the process. Don't focus on the perfection. Focus on the process. It will take time. This is part of self-development. So it will take time and also your patience. So be patient with yourself. Put more effort. Be intentional. And if you're having this negative self-image about yourself, I would also love to I will also love you to indicate the aspect you want improvement, so that we can start from somewhere. My TV is free, so that we can start from somewhere and start helping you. I hope this video was helpful. If you've not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification icon to always get my new videos whenever I upload them. I love you all. Bye.